Hi, flower friends. It's Madonna from Eastside Flower Farm, Los Angeles, California, Zone 9. I had a shirt made up, but you know what? My logo doesn't pop out because my colors were too dark. They blended in with my t-shirt, and I would have thought that the company would have known that, but I'll redo it someday. But it's kind of cute. Madonna's Eastside Flower Farm, EFF. Anyway, so I will do some different ones. I should have done it on a lighter shirt, but then they should have told me that also. I just got my bulbs in the mail. So just a quick little background. This is my fourth year flower farming here on my farm. So I've always been an avid gardener, always, and I have lots of stuff. Here's our little kitten, Kit Kat. He is Maine Coon and he's 6 months old and he's huge. He's gonna be a big guy and he wants to go outside so bad. So he gets to be in our picture today. So anyway, my fourth year, and last year was my first year of doing tulips, and I was really quite surprised that they did so well. We're zone 9B, so our temperatures in the winter time, they're usually between 25 and 30. And actually, they don't really get to 25 that often as far as the cold. Last year, I think we had 6 days of 27 degrees. For me, I was freezing. I thought it was terrible. But we're usually warmer. So I was a little bit skeptical of doing tulips because I know that once you plant them, if they start developing the little buds on them, and if it gets too warm, they'll bloom like on itty bitty little stems like this. So I was really hesitant of whether I was going to be able to do it successfully or not. And last year they were great. I did stems probably 18 inches long, 12 to 18 inches long. I was so excited. My best one was Apricot Impression, and I didn't get it this year, and I'm not sure why. But I just got bulbs in the mail. So I am going to show you. So anyway, my fourth year flower farming, I am a hairdresser of 30 years, and I still do hair. I have a shop on my property. I still do hair. We have an 11-year-old that I homeschool, and I flower farm in my spare time. So my husband is now retired, so if I need anything done with the tractor work and stuff, he'll always go and help me, but the rest of it I pretty much do myself. So I just took everything out of my boxes, and what I love, so I ordered my bulbs. So when I was going back and saying, you know, how we're a little warm, and tulips, where's my little paper? I had a paper here from the company. Is they require, I think, 12 to 16 weeks of cold temperatures, much cooler, probably between, 35 and 42, and we don't get that here. So I order from a company called Leo Burby, and they will pre-chill my bulbs for me. So I requested that they have an option of whether you can have them pre-chilled or not, and I always do because we do not get that consecutively. It's very easy for us to, I have stacked wood on Christmas Day and it was 76 degrees. So that is not uncommon for us to get those warm periods. So we do not have, like that 3 months of that low temperature that tulips need. So I got them pre-chilled. So I got them in my boxes and I'm so excited. So I thought I'd try it again this year. And hopefully, so far we're much cooler. We've had a great summer. We did have some hot days, but we've had a great summer. So it's supposed to be cold again this year. So I'm gonna try it again. So my first, I think I got 200 of each one of these. I'm not sure, but the first one I got is called Black Hero. So what I love about this is, here's my bulbs that I got, and they put this little tag on it. See, they show you the picture. So this one is Black Hero, and it looks like the darkest purple, and hopefully it's something that people like. So I have 200 of those. And then I got, Renowned Unique, and I wanted to grow this last year and I wasn't able to. So this, and these are all double lates, and I also don't know if I should have got the lates because we don't stay cold that long. So we go from winter, a little bit of spring, and right into summertime. So I probably should have got the earlies, but I'm gonna try it because I have no idea what I'm doing. So, well, I do, but it's trial and error with this. So my next ones are Renowned Unique, and they look like a pink apricot with maybe a little bit of yellow, and I love these tags on here. So I have 200 of those. And then you can't plant tulips without having white. So here is Mount Tacoma, and it's a double. All these that I just showed you are doubles, and it is gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that going to be pretty? So I do have a wedding that I'm going to do in April, so, you know, maybe. And I did learn how to dry store tulips, so I should be able to have white tulips for them. Okay, so these are all just copies. Same one. So I got 200 of each one of those colors, and I didn't get that many this year just because I simply don't know if I'm going to be successful twice. So what I do have is a cool storage in our home, so that I can go out and pull them and keep them in the cooler. My only fear is that they you know, go out on little stems, and then you can't really do much with it. You can put them in little bud vases and stuff. So then my next bulbs that I got, also from Leo Burby, are freesia. And so I got a single blue, a single pink, double yellow, and a single burgundy. And I got 100 of each one of those. So I tried to grow these last year, and they were really pretty. And then I learned, because we were cold last year, that they don't take a freeze, and we got a couple late freezes, so I planted hundreds and did not get hundreds. So I'm gonna try it again this year. But we have, which I'll show you guys in another video, we're making our own, it's not, kind of like greenhouse. It's a glass house. There's no heat in it, and I don't think we need it here in our zone. But it's quite awesome. And you can see our backyard. And right here is a culvert, and I'll show you those. These are gonna be my raised beds in my little greenhouse. And in here, we're in my sunroom that we're still working on. This is our project for this winter, is to finish our sunroom. So I got double freesia. Oh, mandarin, is this just so, and I love freesia. So freesia, it's on one little stem, and then it kind of like plumes out, and then there's all these little flowers. It's like a little flag, and all these little flowers come out on the stem, and it smells beautiful. So my first one is mandarin. It is just beautiful, and like I said, it will be on, you know, like a little flag, and all these little flowers will come up off of it, starting big and going down little. So I have mandarin. And then, and that's a double. This is a double, and it's Soleil. I think that's how you say it. It's right here, Soleil. And that's gonna be beautiful. And then we have Red Passion. Oh, who doesn't like Red Passion? So Red Passion, and that is a single. So see how these, not as many petals on the single, and then the double, see how they have more? They're double petaled. So I prefer the doubles, but the singles are beautiful too. And then we have, oh, this one looks like it's gonna be gorgeous. This is called Delta River. It's also a single, but it's kind of like a lavender, and it has a little bit of white in it. Doesn't that just look beautiful? And these are, you know, late spring, I think, is when they come up. When I got some, well, I still have some that are starting to, you know, come back on the stem that I did not pull because I thought they froze. They just didn't come up. So I'm gonna try again. And so this one is called, it's also a single, it's called Intense, and it looks maybe pinkish, kind of a pink, yellow maybe, there's some yellow in it, so that's gonna be really pretty. So I am gonna try it. So the thing with freesia is I'm gonna plant them all. So I'm not gonna stagger them. I'm just gonna put them all on the ground, and I believe that if you're gonna stagger them with freesia, I believe you have to order, you know, bulbs, like if you want them in November and then December and January. So I'm just gonna plant all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 500 freesias. And I love them, and I'm so hoping that I can do well with them this year because they just smell pretty. And it's not something that you get in a lot of bouquets or vases around here. So I'm gonna try it. Okay, and so my next one from Leo Burby. Oh, and look at that. I got, oh, how cute. So I got a grower's calendar. Super cute. And their website, Leo Burby. And then I got a cute little package here, a little thank you card. Was that super cool? And then they have a booklet in here with their more bold and a couple pens. And oh, okay, you have to look at this. This is super cute. It is. Look at that. It's a, is it a pen or a pencil? Oh, it's just a little stick. That's adorable. I'm not sure what it does actually. Leo Burby. That's adorable. It's a little tulip. It's on a wood stem. Is that super cute? Look at that. Okay. So these are, oh. So then I have my anemones and my ranunculus. So my anemones and my ranunculus, I'm actually going to try to grow in the new glass house. That you don't know is there because I haven't showed you yet. Well, an earlier video, I kind of did a little blip of it. We actually are making it out of a carport frame. So I'm super excited, and I'll do a video on that. So these are my anemones and my ranunculus. And those, all these I'll plant probably here within the next 2 weeks, around November, I believe is when I did all last year. So these two, let's see what we have for the anemones. It looks like I have 400 anemones and 400 ranunculus. So let's take a look at these. My anemones. And these little corms are, they are hard as a rock, but I'll also show you how to pre-soak these when we get ready to plant. I'll do a video on that. So my first one is anemone caramel white, and it has little bluish black button. These are gorgeous. They are absolutely super gorgeous. Caramel white. I cannot wait to have these. So that's my first 100. Anemone Galilee pink. Also beautiful with a little dark center. And then, oh, this is gorgeous. They're all gorgeous. That's why I have them. So anemone caramel blue. So I have not, caramel, look at that. I have not grown the caramel series in the anemones, so I can't wait for this year to grow these. I was gonna tell you something. Here's the caramel Bordeaux, and that is gorgeous too. It's got like a little blue center with really dark petals. Isn't that gorgeous? Like a burgundy, well, Bordeaux. So last year I planted anemones. I did not soak them. I did not soften them up, and I got 2. I planted hundreds of them, and I literally got 2 that came up. So I have to figure out what I did wrong with those and correct that this year. So here I have 1, 2, 3, so 400 of those. And then I have my ranunculus, and I love them too. And these do not have a picture, so I'm just gonna say what the color is. I don't know if you've ever seen a ranunculus, but they are little dry. They look like octopus, and they're dried. And so we're also going to pre-soak these, and they'll plump up, and then we'll plant them tentacles down, you know, like an octopus, put them in there. So I will show you how we're gonna do these when we get to them. And these, each one of these is also 400, and there's no picture on here, but I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna tell you what they are. Teculoti, the purple, so I have 100 purple, and ranunculus are probably one of my favorite. I have the Teculoti pink, the Teculoti red, and then I have Teculoti yellow. I don't have any apricot. I'm hoping I ordered somewhere else because I always have a peach or apricot, and I do not have any peach and apricot, and those were my favorite ones last year. And I didn't save any of the corms. I really just didn't want to because I got right onto my spring planting. So I'm going to have to figure out why I don't have any peach or apricot, because that's, and maybe it's because, oh, you know what? Maybe I was trying to see peach and apricot. I think those are great colors for like weddings or events or something, but I think I wanted something brighter. That's what I did. I ordered these usually right after I harvest. That year I order for the next year. So I ordered these probably in March earlier this year. So I think that was my thought, is going something darker. So I think, you know, with the purples and the reds and the yellows, you know, that's going to be darker. So I am super excited. I am hoping that I do have some more from another company I may have ordered somewhere along the way. I don't know, but we're going to find out. So that is my unboxing for today, to tell you what we're going to get started. Yesterday I already planted out my hardy annuals, which for us we can put in the ground, cool flowers. I planted out straw flowers, scabiosa, orlea, and my snapdragons. And then this weekend it's supposed to get down like in the 60s. We went from 80s to 60s quickly, and then I'm going to put all my direct seeding in the ground, which I'm a little late for, but not for us because it's been too warm. So that is my unboxing for the morning, and I will give you guys an update probably within the next couple days of the little makeshift greenhouse that is out that way. So we'll walk out there and I'll show you where I'm going to be planting my corms and my bulbs at. So, all right, friends, you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.